It's
How
a
do
bad
the
moment.
other Southeast Asian countries where Buddhism flourishes, how are they reacting to that, to the next Dalai Lama, the process of reincarnation? What do the Tibetans expect from them, and what are they planning to do?
Yeah, all the Buddhist countries should be aware, should be alert on this. As I said, imams are selected by Chinese government, the bishops and cardinals. Now with Tibetan lamas, right? Soon it will be them. So that they should know. They don't know this. They just think, oh, Tibet is an exception. It's true. From 1970s all the way till 1990s, even in India, they just thought, okay, Tibet is an exception. Otherwise, we can deal with China. We can be friends with China. We were very naive. All the Southeast Asian around the world, now after Tibet and Xinjiang, Inner Mongolia, Hong Kong, now with all the neighboring countries, their interference, they say it's not an exception. We are the rule to begin with. That's why we say what happened to us will happen to you. So that's why you should know about Tibet, right? So Southeast Asian countries are slowly, learning about this. They say, oh, China is not just business. They're interfering in our politics, right? They favor which party to be in control or which dictator to be in control. And then they favor which, Buddhist priests, visit China and not visit China, including Sri Lanka, all these neighboring countries. So they select, they say you can't. Now, if you want to go to China, you can't criticize Chinese government. In fact, you have to praise them. That's how they control, So now Southeast Asian countries are realizing. So hopefully, India's policy of going east will not just be commercial aspect, but it will be political and spiritual aspect as well. Because India is the place of Buddha, Buddha got enlightened here. He gave all the major teachings here. Buddhist diplomacy is a low-hanging fruit for India, Which country can claim in the world about Buddhism? It's India. And it's being neglected for far too long. The oldest Buddhist organization in the world, World Buddhist Congress, established like 40 years ago, is controlled by Chinese government. And every second year, top Buddhist leaders from Southeast Asia, around the world, visit China, and they are shown red carpet and Chinese cuisine, and all of them sing praises of the Chinese government. Yeah, you can Google it.
That's so bizarre.
Yes. They say China is the biggest supporter of Buddhism. Sri Lankan, Laos, Cambodian, the Thai, around the world, including from America, including from Europe as well. Because no one was hosting them. No one was showing them respect. Now we have, the International Buddhist Confederation in India, which hosts Buddhist countries, Buddhist leaders from around the world. And I've been saying this for a long time. It's just a natural place. Chinese government can...
It should be held in Bihar.
In Gaya, Bodh
Gaya.
Yeah, Banaras, right? I've always been saying that. Chinese government can send them a package, give them business class ticket, and provide limousine and red carpet, right? Then the Buddhist leaders from around the world might visit China. But India, all you need to do is send an email. Hey, we are having a meeting in Bodh Gaya. Do you want to come? They all will rush to come. Because it's like for Muslim going to Mecca or Christian Catholics going to Vatican, right? Buddhists coming to, Bodh Gaya, it's their once in a lifetime opportunity.
There are a few things that one is hearing about the Buddhist circuit, and there are these festivals which are held where we have people coming in from Thailand, Indonesia, and the other countries where Buddhism is practiced, Laos, Cambodia, which you talked about, and Sri Lanka. But it's not to the level that what China does, is what you're saying.
Yes, now IBC, International, based in Delhi, headed by very capable Mr. Haldar and others. The team is very good. In the last 6-7 years, it has picked up. And then, yes, Buddhist circuit, Prime Minister Modi ji also visited Bodh Gaya. And then we have annual Buddha Jayanti is being celebrated with participation of Buddhist, the Indian cabinet ministers like Kiran Rijiju ji, So in Sikkim and Arunachal and other places also, our friend Pema Khandu and everybody is trying to do. But, we are still 20 years behind China. Can you imagine Buddhism?
Yeah.
more needs to be done, and they need more support both from the public and from the government of India as well.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा।
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है।
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब।
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप।
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI, it does not lie.